Om Shanti. Good morning. Happy Monday for you. Happy Sunday for me. So we are continuing Avyakt Murli of 31st December 1987. So Baba is saying the new year is the year for constant greetings. Right? The new year is the year for constantly being equal to the Father. The new year is the year to follow Father Brahma, Brahma Baba. Equal to Shiv Baba, follow Brahma Baba. The new year is the year for receiving the blessing to be with the Father in the sweet home and in the kingdom, because you will remain in constant company from now. To be together at this time is the blessing of being with him always. Otherwise, you will become part of the procession. And instead of being close relatives, you will be distant relatives. You will only meet sometimes. So we want to be close with the royalties, not distant. You are not those who only meet sometimes, are you? The happiness of the first birth and the sparkle and intoxication of a royal relationship with the world emperor and world empress who have a right to the first kingdom will be unique. So anything that is new is always unique than second-hand. Even if you go into the royal family of the second world emperor and empress, there would still be a difference. Even one birth would make a difference. That too is not called being together. Once anything new is used, it becomes a used thing. Does it not? It would not be called new anymore. You have to go back together, descend together. So go back to soul world together, descend to Satyug together, and rule in the kingdom of the first birth together as part of the royal family. This is called becoming equal. So what do you want to do? After describing, Baba is asking, what's our choice? What do you want to do? Do you want to become equal or part of the procession? Bapdada was seeing one difference between those without knowledge and those with knowledge. And I felt this paragraph was quite interesting. Baba says, he was seeing it in the form of a scene. What are the Father's children like, and what are the children without knowledge like? What have vicious souls become? What have vicious souls become like in today's world? Big factories and places where they burn something, have chimneys to let out the smoke. And it's funny, they also show Santa Claus coming down the chimney. Baba says when they burn, smoke comes out of the chimney. Baba says smoke is constantly coming out of those chimneys, and it always seems black. Similarly, because today's human beings are vicious, because they are influenced by one vice or another, the smoke of jealousy, dislike, or any other type of vice continues to emerge in their thoughts and words. So it's amusing to see how Baba gives symbolism, black smoke, black vices. The smoke of vices continues to emerge from their eyes, whereas blessings continue to emerge from the words and thoughts of children with knowledge. In their angelic stage, they have the smoke of the fire of vices, whereas you Jnani souls constantly have blessings emerging from your angelic forms. Let no smoke of the fire of vices emerge under the influence of vices, even in your thoughts. So fire is like very evident in a gross vice, and smoke is like, something is silently burning or half lit. So it's very subtle, could be, in our thoughts, in our internal, the impressions. So that's like smoke. So Baba says, let no smoke of the fire of vices emerge under the influence of vices, even in your thoughts. Always let blessings emerge. Therefore, check yourself. Does smoke, dua, times emerge instead of blessings, dua? Both if you say one is dua and dua, but it's amazing how Baba rhymed it. Sometimes I feel Baba is such a good poet. He knows how to rhyme and he knows how to be very symbolic. Angels are embodiments of blessings. If you ever have any such thought or such words, then bring this scene in front of you. What have I become? Have I become like a black smoke? What have I become? Have I changed from being an angel? There is the smoke of waste thoughts. That is the smoke of a burning fire. And this is the smoke of a half-lit fire. When there isn't an intense fire burning, smoke still emerges. Have you tried this experiment? And you blow off a candle, and then when the smoke is coming up, and then you put a matchstick to the smoke, not to the candle, but even up to the smoke. When the smoke is rising up, you put a matchstick to the smoke. Immediately the candle will light up. So even the smoke can make the candle to light. The smoke can eventually create fire. So become such an angel that blessings always continue to emerge. This is known as being Master Merciful, compassionate, merciful. So now, play this part. Have mercy for yourself and also for others. Whatever you saw, whatever you heard, do not speak about it, do not think about it. That is such a deep, conscious practice. Don't think about it, don't talk about it. Do not think about anything wasteful. Do not see it. This is having mercy for yourself and always having mercy for those who did or said something. Have mercy. That is, whatever wasteful thing you saw or heard about another soul, have good wishes and pure feelings of mercy for that soul. So even if people come and gossip to us and come and complain, I shouldn't gossip or complain in return. Baba says, merge it. So Baba says, you won't have any other type of mercy or give any other blessings, but do not keep anything in your mind. This is having mercy for that soul. If you speak about anything wasteful that you have seen or heard about, that is, if you are growing a tree from a wasteful seed, if you are spreading it into the atmosphere, that becomes a big tree. One gossip creates a whole story. Right? Everyone starts adding their masala and it becomes a whole story. This is because whatever bad things a person sees or hears and is unable to keep in his own mind, he will definitely relate it to others. He will definitely speak about it. Then each one has someone else. Each one has someone else to relate it to. So what does that then become? From one, there will then be many. Then, when a rosary is created, one after another, the one who did that wasteful thing would become even more stubborn to justify himself, right? That's something, that's a sign that when I'm trying to explain or justify something, it means deep down inside, I know it isn't right. If my conscience is clear, I wouldn't take too much trouble to justify or to explain. But if my conscience is not clear, I'm trying to make myself feel good by making others to feel, yeah, what you did is not wrong. Yeah. So what was spread into the atmosphere? Waste. It was smoke that was spread, was it not? Were those blessings or smoke? Therefore, while seeing or hearing anything wasteful, merge it with love and good wishes. Do not expend it. This is known as having mercy for others, that is, of giving blessings. So, make preparations to become equal and to go back with the Father and to stay with Him. You do not think that it is fine just to stay here, do you? Baba, let me stay here a little long. I still have got things to take care. Baba says, or that you shouldn't now prepare to go back with him, but rather stay here a little longer. Do you? Do you want to stay here a little longer? Even if you want to stay here, then stay here by becoming equal to the Father. Do not stay here just like that, but become equal and stay here. You may then stay here. You have permission for that. You are ever ready, are you not? If service or the drama makes you to stay here, that is a different matter. But don't stay here for your own reasons. I'm staying back to Baba saying if it is for service, then it is okay. Baba says, you are not those who stay here because of your karmic bondages. Let the account book of karmic accounts be clean and clear. Do you understand Baba saying, Icha. To all the children from everywhere, may the congratulations for becoming great through the greatness of the new year constantly be with you. To all those who have courage, who follow the Father, to those who always give one another Dilkushtuli, to those who are always angels and give blessings to others, to such merciful, compassionate children, congratulations for becoming equal to the Father. And Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bap Dada meeting double foreign brothers and sisters. Do you constantly experience yourselves to be the elevated confluence-aged souls? Every thought, word, and action of elevated souls is automatically elevated. So every action has become elevated, has it not? As is the person, so is his task. So the actions of elevated souls would be elevated, would they not? Today in Sunday's Murli Baba says, my thoughts, words, behavior should never be ordinary. Baba says, should never be, it should always be elevated. So Baba says, as is your awareness, so automatically your stage. So the elevated stage is your natural stage because you are special souls. Now that you belong to the highest on high Father, as is the Father, so are the children, are they not? For children, it is always said, Son shows Father. So, are you like that? Am I a mirror for Baba? When people see me, are they able to feel divinity? Are they able to feel God? Baba is saying, who is merged in the hearts of all of you? Who is in my heart? That's a deep question Baba is asking. Who is really in my heart? Whoever is in your heart will be in your intellect, in your thoughts. In your words and in your thoughts. You all bring cards of the heart, do you not? One. Give Baba different, beautiful, unique cards. Baba says, you also send gifts of the heart. So they are images of your stage that you send, are they not? So those who constantly remain in the Father's heart will always automatically say and do the things that are equal to those of the Father. It is not difficult to become equal to the Father, is it? Simply remember the dot, and any difficulty will become not. Every dot and not. When you forget the dot, it doesn't become not. It doesn't disappear. It is so easy to make a dot or to put a dot. All the knowledge is merged in this one word, dot. You are a dot, the Father is a dot, and whatever has passed, put a dot to that. That is all. When a small child starts to write, when he puts his pencil on the paper, what does it become? It would be a dot, would it not? So this too is a child's play. The whole study of this knowledge is carried out as a game. Moini Didi, every time after Murli, she will say, Chalo, let's play badminton. And her badminton is, she'll ask question from the Murli and they have to answer. So the moment she say, okay, hum badminton खेलते हैं, everyone knows it's gonna be a quiz. Okay, question answer. You have not been given a difficult job. Therefore, the work is easy and you are easy yogis. On the board too, you write easy Rajyoga. So, to experience it to be easy is said to be knowledge. Those who are knowledgeful will also automatically be powerful because knowledge is said to be light and might. So, because knowledgeful souls are easily powerful, they easily move forward. Therefore, this whole group is of easy yogis. Constantly remain easy yogis in this way. A lot of points, if we want to summarize what Baba says. Baba mentioned about becoming equal. Baba mentioned about being equal to shift Baba by copying Brahma Baba. Copying Brahma Baba's virtues, his powers, his stage. And then Baba says it's not just making effort, not just making purushara, but reaching the stage where my thoughts, my words, my actions, my character naturally mirror Baba, mirrors Baba naturally. And then Baba is telling us to say goodbye, to bid farewell to weaknesses, to habits. And Baba also said about merging whatever we hear. Not all the time we get to hear good things, right? Every time people come and do boom, boom, boom. And Baba says, but merge it and not to spread it. That's a very powerful aim. And then Baba is telling to have, what else Baba was sharing? Dua and the two, it sounds the same. Dua is smoke and the other dua is blessings. What is emerging from me? That was such a deep question Baba asked. What is emerging from me? It's like almost it's like a daily chart that Baba is asking us to check. Percentage-wise, what emerged from me today? It's beautiful. And then Baba is saying about blessings emerging from my mouth, even for those agyani or however negative they are. Even then, Baba says, let only blessings emerge. And what else did anyone else? Anything touched you from this Murli? Anyone?
Yeah, Sister Ramchandra. So
Shanti.
Baba would like to see us becoming equal, and um, Baba would like to see us um, coming with him in the royal family in the first place. It's the second, not the second. So even Baba says, it's coming in the second birth is also will make a difference, right? So we all want to come with Baba or close connection with Baba, close relative, not distant relative. So that was,
Uh-huh. Mhm. No second-hand goods,
yeah,
new ones.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wa- And this,
wonderful.
yeah, and the smoke is, of course, the as we think, right? So shall we emit out to the world, right? And
Yeah.
if I have any jealousy or dislike or anything waste, that means it's like a agarbakti, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to the atmosphere and creating that beautiful smell, right? So similarly, as I think, so shall I radiate out to the world. So Gyani Souls Baba says always emit blessings. So it's all based on my state. So Baba would like to see us becoming angels there without no waste should emerge. Everything should be best. Yeah, thank you.
You know, I was just sharing in the Murli class here in LA Center today, somehow reading the Sunday Murli today from Hamid Vela is just a lot of experiences, sharing about Dadi Janki. A lot of her experiences came up, and I just remember some of the stories that she shared. And there was one time, she shared, because talking about jealousy, I remember that story that when in Karachi, when they moved, when Yagya moved from Hyderabad to Karachi, so that's when she came to stay with everyone, because until then she was Bandeli. And when she came to stay there, Baba put her in the building. There were three buildings, one for the Kumaris, and Mama was staying with them. Then there was another building for the kids, for the children, and then the mothers. And Baba made Dadi Janki the nurse. So she would stay in that building. And then Baba would stay with his family in another building, so that people can't say that, oh, Baba brainwashed everyone, all these girls, and staying with them. So everyone from different buildings, they all had a turn to attend the Murli class. Baba will send car, and then they will all go. So they will all have turn to attend the Murli class. And because, Dadi is so much love for Murli, Mama told, okay, don't put Dadi in a turn. She will come every time. And because everyone in that building, they know, all the mothers, they said it's okay even if we don't get a chance to go, but let Dadi go. So one time Dadi asked Mama, why you put me in this building? Why you didn't put me with the Kumaris? And you know what Mama said? Mama said, Tum Janak ho na? You are Janak. Baba has a role for you. So why do you compare your role with others? And immediately that waste thought that Dadi had, looking at how privileged all the other Dadis, other Kumaris were. And then she felt, what is the reason why Baba kept her there? Why Baba wanted her to be there? And that made, just had a thought that why why we become easily influenced when people say something is when there is already that seed of waste or some form of inferiority feeling or doubts or some question about our own worth when it's there, or some ego when somebody says something, it gets triggered. And then to defend ourselves, then we would say something else. And then that becomes a gossip. So see how subtly the seed in us is actually the real reason, is the real problem, is not what people said or did. I think Sister Girija wants to share something.
Om Shanti Sister, actually, good morning, Om Shanti. I'm actually, traveling. Had a wonderful time at Madurai I just listened last night to Sister Jayanti's. It was so wonderful, and I'm on my way to Palakkad. But my heart is with this club. I listen, but I'm not able to share. But today I'll just give you some scattered, because I listened to something to what you spoke on Saturday. I had it in my mind. See, there's one thing which Baba says. We tell everyone, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And we also say, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Or we ask them, are you happy? Or even, when we bless somebody, like in Tamil, no, they say, Nurand Kalam Varga, Painarum Petrum and all. Do we really go deep to that greetings? Are we really wishing? So, your Baba, how to wish the new year? That is what I kept in mind when you shared this thing on Saturday. So it's the experience which the people take, not your greeting card wishes, which is now Google oriented. That was one thing which I want to take. And that smoke and chimney, I really liked that naturally. Slowly, smoke comes from the chimney. It depends on what I'm putting down. If what I'm putting down accordingly, the smoke comes accordingly. And I always like this chimney because Sanda comes down the chimney. That's what I was told when I was young. If Sanda comes down the chimney, we were told I have to keep my chimney clean. Otherwise, Santa's dress will get spoiled and my gifts also will get spoiled. I don't know, that kind of childhood thought was here. But what a beautiful analogy he spoke about. Baba, really, this the smoke of vices and how it comes. He says to the eyes, to the words, to the thoughts. I liked even that analogy. I'm just telling you, my thing is scattered because I was just listening here and there. So, this one particular wish which Baba says, because we have to become equal to him and we have to go with him. And our, if I'm staying here, that one thing, yes, Baba, I want to stay here. I'm definitely sure I want to stay here, not for my own reasons, but for your reason, Baba. You cannot do anything without me. You need me till the end. That's the deal I have with Baba. So, these are just a few scattered thoughts. But the chimney and that new year. So, see, yesterday in the gathering, each one were just looking at each other. But then I realized if you just give an experience, in no words. That takes much more deeper thing. So there were a few souls who said, "Can you give us a little more of that magic thing which you did?" So that was and it called a thing with it. So I just thought I should share that Vinimay. I'm just on the way. I'm going to Palakkad. So Om Shanti.
Have a wonderful trip. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else?
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. One message I got that the elevated thought, words, and actions and behavior of an elevated soul is as a elevated. It's elevated is a means very easy and natural. So this is the target that we have to achieve and complete about the waste thought that Baba spoke. That the even smoke can burn the means, even that smoke can light up the means, candle. So even that smoke should be not there of waste thought. So it's a great thing, and we have to miss an easy method is given that as you put pencil on a paper, what you get the dot. So every easy means you have to put a dot. Father is a you are a dot. Father is a dot, and every and is we have to remember that dot. So it's very easy and so it's natural. So that way we can waste any complete means diminish the waste thoughts and become an elevated. Yeah, Om Shanti. Thank message I got. Thank you, Baba.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else? Anything touched you from Baba's Murli? Any questions?
Sister, about the karmic bondage, having a clean karmic account. So Baba said, don't, I mean, this is the time to clear the karmic accounts, right? So the way to clear that is through the having intense yoga and also doing good action. So that will also accumulate in the account of charity, right? So that will also come back to us good karmas, right? So so to nullify the old karmic accounts that we have, right? So that is only happens through the intense yoga, right? Or will that also get nullified when we do good actions, when you know when we perform charitable acts?
See, one is Baba says either I burn it through suffering, means experiencing a return. When we are settling an account, there's always some pain is involved. It could be a very short-term pain, or if I think about it again and again, then I'm converting the short-term pain to a long-term suffering. So again, that way also, I have a choice to settle account or through yoga power. But definitely, yoga power is more willingly, and it is less painful. And in yoga power, a lot of love is included. But in suffering, there is no love. That's just labor. You know. So, you want to add
Vinny
something?
sister,
Mm.
Vinny sister, can you
Yes.
hear me? Yeah, I
Yes.
just
Yes.
yesterday, Sister Jayanti, you all must listen to her YouTube on that. Such a simple thing she spoke to the public on karma. Very simple. She didn't go to the Guya thing. She said, now in this age, you're taking, you're wanting. You're taking. You're always taking. So your debt with everyone has increased. And so much so, people are just looking at you to when is this soul going to give? But once when you start, I give, then that debt is nullified. When that is nullified, then you rise, you become light because you want nothing, you take nothing, you are giving. But how do you give? Only from one source. And she put her hand up and she said, that source is the divine. Take from that and give. Take from that and give. There was a round of clap when whether they very simple karma theory. She said, see, for us it may be simple. We have studied Guhya Bhakti and all, but she spoke so well. I just thought I should share that karma, simple karma story which Sister Jayanti Ben had shared in Madurai. Shanti.
This class is in YouTube.
Yeah, it's in YouTube. If you just say 50th Jubilee, Madurai, this Sister Jayanti, it comes. It was
Okay.
and it was nothing, even introducing Baba. She always has got, firstly, you're a soul. She's got this thing. Secondly, thirdly. And the way she connected it, even it was basic. I used to think of Jayanti Ben, which we have heard. But yesterday, it was something I don't know. Even people share this, BKs were sharing, saying something different we are learning. But later I saw it was the same thing what we have heard from her. But that moment, it was very divine. But I love this karma thing. Instead of going and telling about people past, this, that, I like this particular aspect. I thought I should just share. Om Shanti. Sister, before you finish, we would like a nice meditation from you because I don't know whether I can talk. I can at least listen to give us a nice meditation of the new year, going to Parandam. And today is Shiva's day. Just அப்படியே சிவனோட you have to give us a connection. Just a request. Om Shanti.
So in case if you're wondering what language we are talking, we were just talking a bit in Tamil. That is a question in the chat. Do not create waste even at the thought level. Merge it before it expands and creates a wasteful vibration. Wonderful. Yes. And this takes a lot of conscious thought when a thought comes, not to get into the habit of getting cooked up in that same thinking, but to realize, okay, I need to stop. No more going further, trying to substitute it. So that takes conscious awareness. Yes. Anyone else wants to share? And Baba shared a lot of beautiful points. So anyone wants to say what touched you? Or Sister Ami? Or Sister Pramila? Okay. Chandrakala Ben? No? Okay. Bijitpa, you wanted to say something?
No, the power of dot that Baba said. So you were saying, right, waste, and so Baba really said that to put a full stop there. So we need to put three dots that Baba reminded of. So I, the soul, Baba is also a dot, and um, drama is also dot. So that it's really a powerful statement that Baba gives on that, to put a break on having the waste thoughts, and that will definitely uh, take all of our energy, right?
Yeah, definitely. Putting the dot. Waste thoughts come when there is lack of faith.
Yeah, this is
When
the way. I mean, these three dots are a Brahmin's break, right? Um, and
mm,
so
mm,
when car is going, when we don't apply a brake on time, and there is a need,
mm,
right? Then there is accident. So similarly, in Brahmin life, when a waste is taking place, or when we are not moving in the right direction, right, and we want to stop, then we need to learn the art of putting this dot.
mm.
So that means we learned how to apply the brake.
And like I was saying, why we have a lot of waste thoughts about something is when there is lack of faith, especially whether it's faith in Baba is, we say, no, I do trust Baba, but I'm not sure of the circumstances. So, trusting drama seems a bigger test paper than anything else. Trusting what the goodness or what is going to come out from a tough situation or from a tough, test paper. And for me, that is one thing that Dadi Janki would always, I'm from every time when I see her, the first thing, even when she came to LA, when she was staying with us, and so I was in charge of, taking care of her. So like, all her personal needs, and every time when I'm with her, she'll give drishti, then she'll tap my head and she say, सोचो मत, तुम ज्यादा सोचते हो, क्यों इतना सोचते हो, बस simple रखो, सोचो मत. Every time she keeps telling. And at that time I used to wonder, but Dadi, I'm not thinking about anything. Why is it suddenly that you're telling this? I was thinking about that moment. But I guess later I realized she's talking generally. Um, why I keep, I say, don't think too much. Don't think. If you keep occupying yourself with thinking too much, that's already waste thoughts. Then how are you even be able to catch what Baba's trying to tell you? So I got it then. She said, no, तुम इतना सोचोगी बाबा कुछ साक्षात्कार देखना चाहता है या कुछ बताना चाहता है, तुम कैसे समझोगी? I mean, how will you pick up? You're stuck in your own cycle. So I said, okay. So I said, Dadi, so if I don't think too much, then my waste will end. She said, if you don't think too much, you can connect with Baba more. And when you are busy connecting with Baba, your mind is already occupied with Baba. What else is there? And then she said, Murli, she kept on telling so much. Then she told me her story. I think many of you know this story about her reading the Murli. She came 18 months later to Yagya compared to everyone else. And so she felt like she is left out. She felt she's in second, मैं तो second हो गई, second BK हो गई. So she felt so bad. She went up to Baba and she said, Baba, what can I do to catch up with everyone else? I've missed this much Murli. What can I do? And then Baba said, well, read Murli 6 times a day. 30 pages. 30 pages of Murli. She decided, okay, Baba, I will do it 12 times a day. And for 6 months, she didn't sleep on the bed. Every night, after finishing all the tasks, and they did a lot of physical work. Even though it wasn't too much of going outside for save, a lot of physical work. And then finishing all that, and then at night, then she will take the Murli, and then word to word she will write in her notebook. Word to word, word to word, word to word she will write every night. And when she feels sleepy, she will sit and sleep. She will not lay down because she wants to have short sleep. She wants to sleep less, eat less, study more. And she did that for 6 months. And then Baba said, Ab tum aa gaye. Now you've caught up. And Dadi told me that. She said, study more. Then you'll think less. You'll rewind less. She'll say, rewind about past or words or opinions. She said, you will rewind less if you study more. So that was one thing, a big lesson that Dadi gave about this. And she said, the more you study, naturally, Baba will stay in your mind. The more you study. So that was a big lesson for me that I got from Dadi. Okay. So I guess if there's not much questions, answers, we can remember Baba. So we can go into meditation, right? Bijit Bhai?
Yeah, sure. Sister, thank you so
Right?
much for
Okay.
sharing. Yeah.
Thank you. So before we go into meditation, again, thank you for this opportunity to share, to churn the Murli with all of you. So till we meet next time. So now let's remember Baba. So let's sit comfortably, bring our back straight. Let's take 2 deep breaths in. And as I let out, let go of whatever I'm holding in. Again, another deep breath in and let out. Now, let me bring my focus to the center of my forehead. And today, I am going to have an inner journey. This whole world, I'm going to meet Baba. So now imagine that I, the soul, am moving upwards as I fly above. I can see the city, the community. Again, I'm flying above. And now I'm leaving behind this earth. And then I see this golden red world. And I see Shiv Baba. Such beautiful, sparkling light. And Baba's rays is falling on me as if Baba is wrapping me with his love and power. And as Baba continue sending his rays, I feel empowered. So just take a few moments. Allow Baba to energize you. This is a reminder for me. Take a minute in every hour to come here, to be in front of Shiv Baba, and to allow him to fill me up. And now gradually, I come down, leaving the soul world, coming into this earth, and back into this body. Feeling light, feeling love. And I know Baba is always watching me, always guiding me, protecting me. Let me keep this image in my mind and allow myself time to time to go up and then come down. The art of going beyond and then coming to the present. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Venuben. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a beautiful day and have a happy Republic Day to all of you.